What's going on, everybody? Blaze over here at Blue Chip Athletic Club, and we're talking through our kettlebell only flow here. For this workout, you'll need 2 kettlebells set to kind of a moderate weight. I'd say because of the volume, somewhere between 15 and 30 pounds will probably be ideal. So what we're going to do here, we're going to start off with a quick warm up. We're going to get into the kettlebell arm bar. What you're going to need to do is get onto the floor, sit on your butt, and then I'm going to throw the kettlebell in my right hand. So I'm going to lay back, kettlebell's in my right hand, all the way back on the floor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press this kettlebell up over my head. I'm going to straighten my left leg, and now my right knee is going to come up and over to the side. I can grab it with my left hand here and then pull, and basically you're just going to hang out here. If you want to, you can make your right leg, maybe make little circles. You can even make bigger crescent shapes if you want, kind of circling this hip around. But you should feel this stretching out your lower back. Oh, on that right hip. Yeah, that's good. Oh. So after about a minute on that side, we're going to switch sides. So now go back to neutral nice and slow. There's a lot of tension on your back, so make sure to be ginger. Now I'm going to switch sides. So now my left hand going in the kettlebell, my right arm is out to the side, and I'm now going to bend my left leg, arms coming up, pull this microphone away so I don't gargle all over it. And now I'm going to twist, and again, if you want to make little circles, bigger crescents, you can do that. Oh baby. And you'll rip through this side for the full working minute. All right. So after we finish the arm bars, we're going to pop to our feet and get into a kettlebell windmill. What that looks like is you're going to have the kettlebell in your right hand. Your feet are just outside shoulder width. You're going to press it up over your head. My left hand is going to basically trace the inside of my left knee as I bend that left knee down. I'm going to come all the way up. Notice how my body's kind of twisting and I'm staring up at the kettlebell here until my hand touches the ground, and then I'll come up and we'll work here for the full working minute. My hip kind of is popping out as my knee bends. My right hip is kind of going back and twisting. And I'll be here. Oh, baby. And then I'm going to switch sides. So now to the left after that full working minute. All the way up. Move this microphone over. Set it down here for a second. How about right in the middle should be good. Now, left side is going to come up. And now bending my right knee a little bit. Twisting here. A little touch to the floor. And then all the way back up. Notice how, again, staring at the kettlebell as I twist and pop for the full working set. So, after we finish our warm-up, we'll go through that set of moves just once, real quick one today. And then the actual working set is going to be every 2 minutes. We're going to complete 3, 6, 9, and then 12 reps of different moves. So, first one's going to be 3 burpees with our kettlebell to a deadlift. So what that looks like, you'll be here, hands on your kettlebell handles. You'll shoot your feet back. If you want to throw a push-up in, you can. Here, push up, feet come up, and then we'll stand. That would be 1. You're going to rip through all 3 of those before moving on to the next move. The next move is going to be a clean. So after your 3rd burpee, let's say we're here, down, up. We're here after burpee number 3. Now we're going to go cleans. A little bit of a hip hinge here. Weights are going to come down towards my shins. And I'm going to come up and clean up to about shoulder height, down. We have 6 of these here through all range of motion. After 6, we're going to go 9 thrusters. Come down nice and low into a front squat. Press the weights up overhead. Down into the front squat. Press the weights overhead for all 9. And then last, certainly not least, is going to be push-ups with our hands on the kettlebell handles. So we'll be here for 12 push-ups. 1, 2, all the way to 12. We're going to do 10 total rounds. The full set should take 20 minutes for all my math people out there. Oh, baby, I'm out of breath just demoing. Whew. I just did it. It was hard. So after you rip through all 10 rounds for your 20 minutes, we're going to do a little cool down. Cool down is going to be knee 90s with a weight. So what we're going to do is we'll sit on our butts. We'll grab our kettlebell here, and I'm going to drop my knees down to the right. I'm going to have this kettlebell in kind of close to my chest and use it as a little bit of help to get down over that leg. And then I'm going to switch sides. So now down to the left. Again, the weight helps me fold over my front leg. And then I'm going to switch back for the full working minute. Oh. So after that, we're going to go into a crosshack squat. I'll stand up here. Feet will be nice and wide. A couple ways we can do this. We can go ahead and go down, plant our hands, and then walk side to side. This is super acceptable. Notice how I'm not pointing my toe here like this. I'm trying to keep my foot nice and flat. That'll fire off the inner thigh and work some muscles that we don't use very much because of our ergonomic seats that we have in our day-to-day life. So fire off side to side. The other way that you can do this, you can grab your trusty kettlebell and you can try with the weight. Now with the weight, I suggest keeping it really close to your chest. So we'll be here. I'm going to grab it so I can grab it. Down here, one side, and then down to the other side. If you really want to test your hip mobility, you can try, slide forward a little bit here, and try to go all the way to the floor. So you'll be down to the side. You'll come all the way down to the ground, touch this knee in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch the kettlebell in front of me and then try and stand up. Here we go. Here, there, all the way up. And then I'm going to go all the way back down. Again, here, touch the knee in front. And again, punching the kettlebell to give me a little momentum in front. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Side to side. We'll do that for the full working set. Choose your difficulty level. And then last, but certainly not least, we're going to go hip flexor hovers for 1 minute per side. What that looks like, kettlebell's in front of us. My left leg is going to be in nice and close to my body. I'm going to go up and over with the right for a full minute. And then after that minute's up, left foot out. Right foot in, and now left up and over for the full working minute. Whew, baby. So that's our kettlebell workout. If you're doing the math, should be right around 30 minutes. Let me know how you guys do, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.